Hello and welcome. My name is Esther. I am, kind of like a soul coach, an artist, a spiritualist, a healer. I do many things in person, both with one on one clients and groups. And this is just another way that I find it to be really enjoyable to just help you. And I have this song playing in my head, and it was, You can go your own way. You can go your own way. So I feel like today, collective, there's very much this energy of you going your own way, right? Not caring as much about the opinions and judgments of others. So I thought, okay, we're going to pull some tarot today. Let's see. Let's see what comes through, because yes, you can go your own way, and yes, you should. Right? This life is for you. So, yeah, Spirit, what are the best messages for the collective today? What they need to know on where they're journeying? What are they doing? You can go your own way. You can go your own way. Your magic is for you. Beautiful. Okay, let's see what dropped out here. Wow. So this was in reverse, which is interesting. So, upright. 5 of Pentacles. You got the Ace of Wands and the 10 of Cups. So first and foremost, collective, starting with the 5 of Pentacles. This is really where you're getting over hardship, right? So you need to come out of the cold, so to speak, right? Reemerge, shine that light, gain that courage. That's probably something that's been bubbling in you and being like, I just want to live in a way that is for me. And it's like, yes, you can go your own way. Like, just because you're doing it differently than the way you're taught or conditioned to do something doesn't mean you're not able to go your own way. Like, you need to, the song, my goodness. Because it's like throat chakra orientated with the 5 of Pentacles. This is where you probably were experiencing like financial hardship and like, how do I get out of this? How do I get unstuck? And you're really gaining control over your voice, because the throat chakra is a lot with self-expression, but it's also to do with the mind. So it's like, how do you speak to yourself and why? What's going on in your mind? What are you thinking about? Where are you placing your focus and your awareness and your energy, right? So what you might be experiencing is where you're having to overcome like losses and really go against the grain of feeling the world is maybe against you at some point, or like you've had bad luck or unemployment or circumstances where you just felt really rejected or abandoned. And Spirit is saying, don't worry, because that had to happen to redirect you into where you're going. And that is ultimately where the universe is trying to shift you to be like, well, you should go your own way, lead your own path, choose which road you want to go down, because clearly what happened had shifted you out of that so that you could step into this new path, this new soul's calling to really be you and to not care so much about what everyone else thinks or wants for you, because ultimately it's your life. So you're now becoming the leader in your own life. And that's why you got the Ace of Wands. That's amazing, because it's tapping into your third eye. It's tapping into your higher knowing and being like, okay, I may have experienced lack, or I may have experienced abandonment, or where I was trying to fit in and I wasn't feeling all that comfortable. And now I'm deciding to fit myself instead of trying to fit in. Good. Yes, do that, because that's where it's leading you to your intuitive capacities, your higher knowing of being like, no, there's so much more. There's got to be more. Like, this can't just be life. And Spirit's saying, no, that's not just life. This is where it's saying like, you are the leader of your own life. This is new beginnings. This is being re-inspired. The air energy with the wand. This is like fast forward movement. And that's because your willingness to no longer allow everyone else's opinions or judgments to hold power over your own life and your own discernment. You're empowering yourself. You're empowering your own life again. That's because this is new beginnings. This is like you starting something new. So Spirit is definitely saying, collective, take that leap. Take that leap of faith on yourself, because it's going to be immensely rewarding. You will succeed in this. There's a lot of abundance, because this is about having a creative spark. This is about really, really finding your enthusiasm and taking on that challenge and saying, okay, I have this energy now. Like, I'm going to shift my narrative. I'm not going to suffer anymore. I'm not going to choose suffering or poverty mindset anymore. I'm going to actually invest in myself. I'm going to get grounded. I'm going to believe in my manifestations. I'm going to get clear on my dreams. I'm going to get clear on the choices in the path, because boom, I'm going for it. And Spirit's saying, yes, as soon as you take that leap, as soon as you get rid of the external noise, the voices, either your own limitations most likely, they're saying this is where your talent and your growth and your action takes form. This is like travel and excitement and getting in the game of life. This is taking back your life. You are now in a place of like, I'm taking back my life. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I want to pull some cards on this actually really quick, but you also got the 10 of Cups. So by you taking back your life, getting grounded, where you're saying like, okay, I know that the circumstances that I'm in right now, or that I was in the past, were not constructive. They were not healthy. They were not good. That's why they were challenging. And that's why there was resistance and obstacles there. So I'm shifting the narrative. I'm shifting the narrative, and Spirit's saying, yes, you are. Because your Ace of Wands, your new beginnings, your willingness to step into the new, to take a chance on yourself, to wipe out the noise of the external realm, is really what's bringing you into the 10 of Cups, because that's grounded energy, right? The 10 of Cups is celebration. This is having more than enough. This is feeling loved and in harmony with your friends, your family, your community, with whom you are. This is like massive abundance, because it's about homecomings. It's about celebration. It's like, I'm celebrating my life. I'm celebrating my achievements. I'm celebrating my willingness to overcome all of this challenge, all of this poverty mindset. I'm celebrating myself to change the narrative of keeping myself small into shining bright. I'm going to overcome these fears. In fact, you may want to watch yesterday's reading that I posted, because, or there was, honestly, November in itself, collective, the energy is actually really miraculous, because, and you may resonate with some of those other readings, because this month is about stepping into the magic, basically. It's like a spiritual awakening month. This is like realization and aha moments. This is like, I'm actually recognizing my worth and my value. I'm no longer going to put up with the monkey mind and my own self-sabotage, or the opinions of others that place doubt or fear or sabotage on me. It's like, this is reharnessing your power, because that's what's reharmonizing into all your abundance. You're getting grounded again. You're realizing, hold up, there's so much to be grateful for in my life already. Why was I allowing myself to kind of get swept away by all of this external noise? And it's like, Spirit also kind of reminding you, take a step back from the world. Like, if you're too much focused on like news or the dramas and the traumas that are out of your control around you, Spirit's reminding you, like, try to give a break from that for a little while. And to come back home into the truth of you, because you have a lot of abundance and prosperity already around you. You just need to see it and really honor it. And you clearly have a lot of success coming in. And that is because of your willingness to let go, to come out of the cold, and to really utilize your voice and your boundaries, and to know your worth and your value, and to come home into the true essence of you. Because that's kind of the energy of November. It's kind of gifting a little bit of a magical element for humanity. So as long as you can kind of just try to block out a little bit of the noise, gifting yourself a little bit of clarity into what you really have. All the celebration you already have around you, all the love you already have around you, the friendships, the camaraderies, the collaborations, the soul tribe, the family, the friendships, the joy that already exists in your life, and all that you can come back into for gratitude. Because this is what Spirit's saying, like, come back into gratitude. Because you have so much about to pour in, and your vibration needs to be a match to receive it and to align with it. Because this is like generational wealth. This is like future abundance, but this is harmony in your inner body, and it's harmony in your relationships. It's harmony in feeling like you belong, feeling like you fit, especially if before you felt like you were left out in the cold, you felt abandoned or lost or scared. That's the energy of past. That's the energy that you've been working through this year. And Spirit is saying that's where you're now needing to be really mindful of allowing your body to reattune into a higher energy, a higher vibration, so that you can receive all these rewards, all this dharma, good karma, and prosperity that is coming in for your life. If you're not already seeing it, it's happening fast, because the Ace of Wands is air. This is fast forward movement. It's like quick shifts for the better. It's like all of a sudden you have these new relationships, these new collaborations, these new work opportunities, perhaps harmony and healing in the family or in your relationships that were hard or stagnant, because the 10 of Cups is harmony in the family. It's feeling grounded, safe, and secure in your life. So even financial abundance coming in, right? Because especially if you felt like in lack or uncertainty, because I know the world is really hard on humanity right now. Things are economically unstable. And this is why Spirit's saying, get grounded and get grateful for all that you have already, because there's only growth for the better coming for you. And you need that energy of gratitude and of recognizing all the love and the joy that already exists in your life, so that it can grow, right? Because what you think about, you bring about, and as you vibrate, as within, so without, right? So yeah, Spirit, any other information here for the collective, guidance of where they're going, what to expect? Thank you. Wow. Okay, first and foremost, you've got Ace of Wands. You, in November, are about to tap into complete new alignments with the truth of whom you are. Because this is third eye orientated, right? This is a very high card. The Ace of Wands is like, you are lit up in your third eye. You are now trusting in your direction because of your willingness to come back home to your gratitude. Coming back home into the belief of your energy and your forward focus, reutilizing your mind and your focus back into placing your energy and your focus into what you want. Don't focus on what you don't want. Don't focus on what was lost. Focus on your true sights of what you would like to obtain, because the energy of November is quite special. And it's a strong energy. It's like the more you set your sights on gratitude, what you do want, what you want to achieve, it amplifies. So this is like a miracle month. It's like a miracles coming in for you, collective. That's quite evident. This is solid, solidified wealth, inspiration, new regenerized energy and excitement for your goals and your aspirations. It's like start now in your manifestations so that they can bloom into the new year. They can, and you can start seeing that shifts now. And the healing in your relationships, right? Like it's harmony within your body, your health. It's harmony within your relationships, interpersonal or whether romantic or platonic. It's also a regeneration of wealth in your work. So new working opportunities. So it's very much where Spirit's like, in November, focus your energy and your awareness into what you do want. Pay no mind into what you don't want or what you're worried about. That can just chill for a bit. And also being really mindful of what you're watching, what you're listening to, what you're surrounding yourself with, Is it actually constructive for your forward growth? Is it actually constructive for what you're really wanting? Because you have it here for you. Like your gifts, your telepathy, your true sight is all becoming amplified in November. So harmonize back into that gratitude, harmonize back into reconnecting, honoring all your relationships, all that you are, taking care of your body, and really setting your sights into your goals, your aspirations, and the elevation of your highest good and the highest good of all that around you. You will succeed if you do, because you got the Emperor. The Emperor flew out as your outcome. So the Emperor is like, you are grounded, you are royal, you attract, you don't chase, right? This is like, I know who I am, I know my worth, I know my value. I now no longer place my value outside of me, I place it within my own autonomy. I know who I am, I know what I deserve, I know my boundaries, I know self-respect and what I expect of myself, how I want to be treated, but also how I treat myself. So it's like this whole newfound like grounding of the inward. This is a very powerful card. It's very relaxed. You also have the pawn there, right? It's like you have the chess piece. You know how to play your cards right, so play them right. Everything is in your favor. So move those pieces, directing into your manifestations, directing your focus and your awareness into what you do want. Be strategic, be focused, be mindful, and allow yourself to win. Allow yourself to receive. Allow yourself to be the Emperor, because you are. You are upholding that energy. It's all coming in for you. And November will reward you into exactly that. It's about setting your sights into the higher for your highest good. It's setting your sights into gratitude and wholeness and energizing, striving into belief and inspiration and sparking new gifts and talents, allowing yourself to reemerge in the wholeness of whom you are, how much you've transformed this year, how much you've grown this year. Now you understand what you do and you don't want based on the past sufferings, based on the past losses. It's like that was your teacher. That was your guide to bring you into the Emperor. And then you also got Six of Pentacles. This is like harmonized giving and receiving. This is having more than enough. This is balanced wealth. This is balanced prosperity, balanced health. It's like this equal give and take, feeling validated and appreciated by others. And this shift of energy where you're actually feeling the rewards coming in. You're feeling like, wow, I'm actually getting back as much as I give out. I no longer feel so exhausted or unseen or undervalued or undermined. No, you don't. Because now you've got the balance. Now you've got the respect. Now you've got the respect within you, and therefore others can respect you and value you. Because you're now setting your sights into your own inner empowerment, your own inner belief, and where you're going, what you're manifesting, what you're bringing in, what your aspirations are guiding you to obtain. And that is clearly here for you, collective. So I congratulate you, because November is like this turning point. It's a complete switch in the energy. It's been so fascinating since I started the readings from the beginning of the month. We're only on the 4th of November, and already it's like such a change in the energy. And as an energy intuitive myself, it's miraculous to see how fast everything's speeding up and how much it's shifting for the better, because we're really in this auspicious time in November where it's like miracles coming in, because it's all an amplification of the energy you're doing within your own being and the energy you're outpouring. So all the internal transformation is like amplified to an extreme of what's coming back to you, right? You get what you give. And you also, your outer world is always going to be an element of your inner world. So all that you've obtained, all you've transformed, all you've recognized this year into your truth, meaning the kindness of self, coming back to the heart, away from fear, that is what's brought in this balanced wealth, this balanced recognition of you, balanced, beautiful, harmonious relationships, celebration, loved ones around you, more than enough, feeling really safe, secure, and solid in your life. Like all of that is transforming in November. That's what's so special for you. And then it's also this amplification of your manifestations. It's like, I keep getting shivers like all over my body, because it's just so exciting, because the energy in November, it's like, finally, like we've been through so much. It's been such a intense year. Like we need this, you know, everyone needs like a little bit of like a minute, you know, to breathe, to be like, oh my gosh, like, when is the good gonna come, you know? But also to trust the good. So Spirit's also saying like, trust in what you're receiving, because you deserve it. Know you're deserving of this, and don't fear it. Don't be like, oh, is this too good to be true? No. Because that's what you've overcome. You've overcome the old self-sabotage, the lack mentality and all of that. That's gone. That's done. November is new. It's about the Ace of Wands. Boom. Fast forward movement, inspiration. I'm setting my goals, my inspiration, my manifestations. Boom. 10 of Cups. Things are harmonizing around me. I feel solid, safe, secure in my life. Boom. My intuition's tapped in. My alignment with self. My trust of self to know whom I am. Yes, it is. You're powerful. Yes, you are. And boom. Balance, giving and receiving. So it's like, this is a very good spread, collective. This is very, very transformative. This is brand new energy. So flow with it. Go with it. We're going to pull from the Ascended Masters to get your final advice and see what they want to say. If there's anything here. Thank you, Spirit. Just one final message for the collective to close this out. Final advice from the Ascended Masters, please. And what the collective most needs to know with this transformation, all their hard work, their capacity to really trust in this newness, to let go of lack mentality, letting go of the hardship, letting go of the suffering. We are ready for goodness to come in, aren't we? Wow. Lakshmi and Ganesha. Prosperity vibration. Holy. This is about you are attracting health, wealth, and happiness. Ganesha, this is like remover of obstacles. This is grace, harmony. This is coming back to the heart. Health, wealth, and happiness. It couldn't be any more clear, collective. Like, this is amazing. So you should be immensely proud and allow yourself to receive the balance of giving and receiving. You have a lot of wealth coming in. You know your value and your worth now. The Divine Masters are affirming and confirming that for you. Lakshmi and Ganesha, that's such a powerful card. And it literally confirms this exact spread. Couldn't be any more clear. You are tapped in. Honor that beautiful, magical, unique, fabulous being that you are. Celebrate it. Honor yourself. Honor what you want, what you don't want. You know your worth. You know your value. You got this. And it's clearly shifting for you. If it hasn't already shown you already in November, and we're only on the 4th, it's like, yep, here it is. You got this. Incredible. I think I was actually just wearing the Ganesha pendant. It may have been yesterday or the day before. I can't remember. But Ganesha is a remover of obstacles. So because Ganesha came through for you again, and Lakshmi, which is even more special, in this reading, if you've resonated with this reading, you may want to check out my other readings from earlier this month, from the beginning, the last few days, because the the potency of the vibration and the evolving of humanity right now is literally in a turning point. It's like this magical energy. The shifting of this energy is actually phenomenal. I'm feeling it. I'm sure you're feeling it. So it's time for us to re-empower ourselves. Take your power back. Be the driver of your own life and create miracles because they're here for you. Lead a beautiful life. You deserve it. You know it. And I'm just sending you so much love and light. If this resonated with you, if you've been through an immense amount this year and you're already starting to feel like, okay, I'm now taking back my power. I'm now shifting my sights into what I want rather than what I don't want. And this is for you. And congratulations, because that's the best thing you could do. So much light and love to you. All is well. And we'll see you next time. Cheers.